ball out wide, and
pay off.
you will get a lot of opportunities.
But Vieira on the ball now for Razek.
He doesn't need to whoa, hold on. Wait a minute.
Whoa. The mistake.
Has he made a mistake here?
Has he put Tass in? But Tass cannot make the most of that mistake there.
But he doesn't, like I said, he doesn't need to press for another goal. He's got that 2-goal lead on aggregate. He just needs to see the game out and just make sure he focuses on his defending and make sure Tass doesn't get back in this game. But
correct, but it seems like he is going hell for leather here.
I literally said,
and can this be game over?
That's game
that
done.
Is wonderful play, left to right. That's 2-0, which puts him 4-1 on aggregate. It could potentially be game over, but of course we can't say it's over until the fat lady sings.
But 4-1, and that is the 3 at the back there. I said he'd be more vulnerable.
Again, it's one of those where you've got to go for it.
Yeah.
Obviously, in Tass's situation, you have to go for it. But it does leave you open at the back, and so far, it's not looking good.
It'll be interesting to see. It'll be interesting to see if Tass keeps 3 at the back, or if he finds that it's maybe not as effective as he was hoping it to be.
I mean, in this situation, he definitely has to go for it now. He needs to score 3 goals to obviously level this off, to even take it to extra time. He needs to score 4 to win in normal time. That is a tough ask, especially against players of this quality. Pele's back in on goal again, down that wide side, as you said. The 3 at the back is leaving him very exposed in the wide areas.
And Ronaldo gets the ball, but Ferdinand's there to intercept. Finds Vieira, and can we get a break here? Ronaldo finds Brazilian Ronaldo.
Line ball.
He tries to cut inside, but the defender's there.
Can he find the cross into the box? I think that's Marcelo coming in at the back stick. Pele is running away with the ball. So is Vieira. Can he just, as you said, keep possession? And Vieira's lost out to Vieira. Here we go. Ronaldo, lovely back. Ronaldo's in on goal. And that's a very calm and composed finish.
Very calm. Ronaldo with the finesse.
Now it's game on.
Now it is game on. 70 minutes, just over 70 minutes gone in the game. And some more substitutions are happening. Looks like Neymar is coming on, yes,
Neymar
for Marcelo.
Goes, into that left mid position for Marcelo, who, of course, when it comes to the attacking side, Neymar is obviously a much stronger option, will give you a lot more.
He's got the pace, the skills.
He's got the pace, he's got the dribbling, he's got the composure, he's got the finishing, he's got almost everything you want in a player.
Oh, but Tass is out of substitutions. So it looks like he's going to his custom tactics.
That pressure is
putting
getting
the pressure right up.
98. Oh, no, he's bringing it back down to 90.
Still, that's very, very high. He's going aggressive. He's going aggressive, putting the aggression up. He means business. He's trying to get all his players to just go for it and try and get some more goals.
He's free-forming that chance creation as well, which means players will be running about all over the shop. And again, this is going to be very interesting for us to watch.
So now that he's put his aggression and pressure up, or mainly the pressure, what we will find from that is that his defensive line will be very high up the pitch.
Yeah, exactly.
So he's trying to cut out as much space as possible so he can just constantly be pressing to get the ball, and then hopefully get a goal. Will be very high up the pitch.
Yeah, well.
Exactly. So he's trying to.
We are looking at a Tass who is very, very offensive right now.
But we got the ball with Messi.
But you're still going to find these holes, which Razek can, of course, make the most of.
It'll be hard to find the passes, but he's doing quite well at the moment. He's found Pele.
And this, the heavy touch, but he's got it to Bale. And that is 3-1. What a game we have on our hands yet again. 5-2 overall.
I thought De Gea was coming to collect it, but
he didn't. He should have smothered that.
And Bale takes full effect and gets the goal as well. Gareth Bale, wow.
Informed Gareth Bale. What an item.
So Tass managed to get the goal, but he concedes not to...
So I think every time he is going on the offensive, he is getting countered right now. And you've got Henry going into Pele. Pele backhills it to Ronaldo, and he can't instantly reply. So, again, advantage Razek, 5-2 overall. 3 goals need to be scored by FaZe Tass to even push it to extra time. It's looking like a very tough ask. What a kick from David De Gea there, by the way. And
good block.
Ronaldo can't quite make the most of it. But it's looking like Tass could be on the end of his first loss.
Could be, but the game isn't over. Hullet on the ball, finds Henry, gets it to Ronaldo. He's pretty much got 4 up front right now. And Pele with a massive challenge.
With a strong tackle. You don't often, or you're not going to say that a lot this weekend, I don't feel.
Nah, not at all.
Pele again using that strength. And, Vieira's coming in with a tough tackle.
It's like we're playing in the 1980s.
Yeah, the tackles are coming in.
They're flying in.
Pele, lovely fake shot there, and we've got the chance just kind of petering out. It is now just pump it up top to Ronaldo to take it down, and he does do on this situation. Pele run it into the corner. Is he onside? He is onside. Ronaldo going in on goal, heel to heel. Can he find the chance?
He's dragged
back.
it. What can he do? He's found Hullet to Vieira. Oh, Pele.
He's almost find the switch from left to right again, and now we have Ronaldo in on goal. In the blink of an eye, we have Tas going in, and Ferdinand shows once more why he's in everyone's team.
Wow, he literally found his sixth gear there to catch Ronaldo there, and Neymar just being booked. 87 minutes on the clock. It's currently 3-1 to.
I mean, barring something extremely special, I think this is advantage to Razek in this situation, and he can press that advantage by scoring yet again.
Is he going?
Neymar into Hullet. Pele.
Drags it.
Drag back. Oh, what a save from David De Gea.
Huge save. Huge save. We got a short corner coming here. Whipped in first time. And can we get a counter attack right now?
Can he just score?
It's 2v2. Can Pele join?
He does the roulette, but he cannot find the space. Messi, surely this is game over now. It is the 90th minute. And Ronaldo gets taken out by Vieira. Not a foul, which I'm surprised about, but we do carry on.
Vieira only wins the ball, man. He's just too good.
He is just that good. Neymar, sorry, going in on goal. And
there's Vieira again. Like, he is like an insurance policy.
And there we go. We have it. FaZe Tas loses on aggregate. 5-2 overall, was it?
That's a very, very strong game and big performance from Razek there.
Yeah, very big performance. I mean, obviously, as we see a lot of tweets coming in for Tas, he is obviously a fan favourite, and on this occasion, he did suffer the loss. But like I said, the new system, on this occasion, he did suffer the loss. But you're not down and out. Like I said, the new system, the Swiss
but we've had some very strong games so far.
You're not down and out if you lose.
We've had everything. Yeah, definitely. We've had some very strong games so far.
We've had last-minute goals.
We've had late goals.
Everything. We've had penalties. We've had last-minute goals. We've had drama.
Like I said, there's just been so many goals. Exactly. And like amazing to see. There's just been so many goals, and it's just been amazing to see, hasn't it?
Break, so we'll see you guys. We are going to head to in a second. Quick commercial break, so we'll see you guys back in a second.
Forget them. They don't know anything. You're the greatest. It's okay, you can have it. Do you want my Coke?
Yeah, you're all right then.
It's okay, you can have it.
Yeah, you're all right then.
Nobody's gonna believe me.
You got a phone?
Yeah.
Come here then.
Nobody's gonna believe me.
You got a phone?
Yeah.
Come here then.
Emotions were high for the Paris round of the EA Sports FIFA 17 Ultimate Team Championship Series. Round of the EA Sports FIFA 17 Ultimate Team Championship Series.
This might be champion the hardest race to get through. Arguably,
major upset shook the tournament.
We've also seen some guys
major upset shook the tournament.
Morris Legends
We've also seen some guys
that's a goal for Rocky. Morris Legends is out of the tournament. That's a goal for Rocky.
Tas and Xian dominated the competition.
We should mention actually both
Tas and Xian dominated the competition.
We should mention actually both with a field this strong, we don't expect anyone to really be going through an entire field this strong. We don't expect anyone to really be going through an entire group stage and win every single game.
Yes.
Bullock surprised everyone in the runner-up bracket.
It's going to go in.
Another ESG player out of the contest. I'm looking forward to the next game.
He never expected to get that far.
8 players earn the right to compete in Berlin.
We have gotten it down to the best 2 players.
Both these finalists have won every single game they've played, so this is really the best final we could have hoped for.
Someone can't stay undefeated here today. Someone is going to lose in that final game. But here we go, kick-off, looking for that through ball into the box. It's got to Jordan. Tas getting himself in the lead. Early chance can still go in. Oh, wow. Tass is on fire. That may well be it. And I hate to say that so early. The clock running down. Just 1 minute remaining. It will be Tass that will take it here. And that is going to be all he wrote.
Let's have a round of applause for our champion. Very well played indeed.
And welcome back to the EA Sports FIFA 18 Ultimate Team Championships presented by PlayStation. I'm back, Richard Buckley, and I'm joined by a very special guest to my right. Would you like to introduce yourself to the audience?
Yeah. So, hello everybody. My name is Abdoulaye Sarr. I'm known as a nickname Le Prof. So, I'm a French guy. So, I'm a former semi-pro player of FIFA, and I'm very excited to be here today with you, with all the live, with all the great player, because we have just some of the best players of the world, such as Unilad Gorilla, Vitality Rocky, which had been crowned as a FIFA Ultimate Team FUT Champions 17 champions, and it's huge.
We've seen a few surprises so far in the competition. FaZe Tass losing his first game. Is that something?
3-1.
3-1, yeah. Is that something you were expecting coming into the tournament?
Yes, so it's something that can be happen on all tournament, because when you trust on you, sometimes you be faced to a bad day, a bad news, because when you're feeling. But I think he just has to keep going, to trust on him, and to keep going to be on the tournament, and he can reach up his level, he can grow up his level, and I think it will be good for Tass.
So he just needs to pick himself back up after that defeat in the first round of the Swiss style. Some of the French guys that you're very familiar with, how have they started off the competition?
Yeah, they all won the game. Schnauer, I don't know if you know this guy, has lost his first game. So Dax, Rocky, Brian, Mino, Erosa, Rafsu have won their game, but Glenn and Schnauer have lost their game.
Yeah, so it's breaking down nicely, the tournament so far. I think we're just about to get into the second round of fixtures coming up. Is there anybody that you're looking at in the tournament so far who's been a real standout? I know FUT's Honey Badger earlier on in the tournament, actually, I believe he forced a rage quit game against his opponent, so he's definitely going to look out for in the tournament. Do you want to jump straight into a game here? Timo against Sihan, big game. What are you going to be looking for in the early stages here?
Yeah, so it's a huge game because they both are German players. Tian and Timox were in Berlin for grand final of FIFA FUT Champions 17. So it's a huge game, but it's still a position because Timox is running. Difficult to. Yeah. So we miss one player for French community, is PSG Manika. Manika was beating Timox last year in Berlin, so he missed them.
And Sian is one of those players.
Yeah.
Got through to the final in Paris last year. Coming forward here, Red Bull Leipzig representing Sihan, formerly of Schalke. Very nice little bit of possession there from the goalkeepers, staying calm and composed under pressure that Timo was putting under. 30 minutes on the clock here. Still 0-0 if you are joining us. Welcome to the EA Sports FIFA 18 Ultimate Team Champions Cup here live in Barcelona. This is a second round fixture of the 7 in the Swiss style format.
as you know, we can talk about the tournament system, the Swiss system. So it's a great system because if you win a game, you play versus another player which have win a game before, and you just have to go ahead and win 4 games to be qualified for the knockout round of 32 players.
I don't think there's really any questionable decisions in the squad selection from either of these two. We've seen a lot of the familiar faces. Antonio Valencia's inform card at right back. Ruud Gullit dominating the midfield. It looks like Team of the Year Ronaldo, Messi up top. Who's your front three if you're going to have the ultimate team accounts that these guys do have?
I think Ronaldo for sure, Cristiano Ronaldo at left wing for sure. And I hesitate with Neymar or Pelé. Neymar is my favorite player. Do you used to play with Ronaldinho?
Ronaldinho, the 94 prime icon, yeah.
And for the midfielder, Vieira, Gullit, and I don't know for the last, maybe Kante.
Maybe Kante, De Bruyne, picking up the Team of the Year cards. Good ball to back post. Well defended there from Sihan. No real chances in the early stages in this one. 25 minutes gone on the clock.
Yeah, and now for Marcelo, who's giving the ball to Ferdinand for Gullit. Gullit, as I said before, Sihan is making a possession game.
What a player Ruud Gullit is. 88 pace, 88 shooting, 88 passing as well. Unbelievably well-rounded card.
He's waiting for the good way to perform and to score the goal. In order to Timox.
Go to a little front post corner there, whipped into that front post. Usually that's what you see from corners, either play it short or whip it into the front post. Ronaldo looking for the header. Well defended once again.
And now for Messi, for Ronaldo.
Have you picked up anything in the French scene, maybe from set pieces? Is there any little tactics that you're going to see?
Yeah, so on French community, we play with 4-2-3-1 formation. He goes straight to the goal. He's a very faster player.
Very direct.
Yeah, very direct player, yeah.
I'm sure we'll see Maestro in action later on in this Swiss-style format. Once again, the cross being blocked. Good defending by Sihan. So you can see there, just talk me through it. What is he actually wanting to do here from this corner?
Yeah, this one.
He's pulling the man into that front post and trying to just get a flick on.
In the first post. You have to shoot in the first post and to have a head.
Maybe just looking like a glancing header across goal, something like that. Wide out wide, Antonio Valencia bombing forward for Sihan, kicking from
huge player this year on FIFA 18, Valencia.
I'm surprised because he has only got that one-star weak foot as well, so I try and stay away from him. I'm a big fan of Kyle Walker myself, but I think Valencia, the pros just seem to prefer him. Over the years in high-pressure situations, so they definitely know how each other play, and they know the tendencies that each other do tend to rely on going forward. You've seen a lot of crosses, maybe try and mix it up a little bit to take their opponent off guard. But is there anything that surprised you in that first half between these two?
No. It's a very tight game. It's a close game because their level are very close. So Tian and Timox are one of the best German players on FIFA. So I'm not surprised. It's normal.
They're both representing big football clubs. More football clubs are getting involved in esports. What's your opinion on football clubs and huge esports organisation? We saw FaZe TAS recently signed. It's only going upwards.
Yes, I'm very happy because it's increasing the development of esports in FIFA. So it's important to have clubs which been involved of the development of esports.
Chance.
And now,
what a save from David De Gea. I imagine that's Team of the Year, 97 rated David De Gea. Huge save. See how early pressure off the post.
Unlucky.
We've started this second half with a bang. Sihan, 2 chances, 1 crashing off the post, and David De Gea pulling out the goods when Timo needs him the most.
I think the first scorer in this game will take a great advantage on the victory.
I think maybe it could be potentially a 1-0 deficit, a 1-0 victory for either of these two. Timo comes forward. Cristiano Ronaldo.
And it's not easy for them because they have to adapt to this gameplay. It's very different when you play at home and when you play on tournament.
Yeah, it's just a completely different environment altogether.
Yeah.
You've got people stood behind you watching.
Yeah.
You've got the lights. You've got a lot of people, a lot of interaction. We've heard a big chants from and celebrations from a lot of the players.
And you have to adapt. You have to stay focused on your game. You have to stay focused on your formation, on your balancing stamina. You have to be focused of all these things.
As well, you've probably got friends at the tournament as well. You're trying to look out for their results as well. But in that 90 minutes of FIFA, in that 6 minutes halves, you've really got to stay focused, got to stay on top of your game at all times, because you're playing against someone who is wanting to beat you at the end of the day. Chance here. Messi brings it forward, whipped across the ball, low-driven pass. Once again, fantastic defending from Timo. He's looking to play out here with Patrick Vieira into Antonio Valencia.
I don't know if you remember last year when Chelsea was playing versus Rocky. Chelsea was winning, but at the end of the game,
carry on your point.
Rocky scored with Pelé. So it's some facts, it's some experiences which can.
It almost molds you as a FIFA player. You've got to go through the downs to really feel the highs almost. Antonio Valencia coming forward once again. Ronaldo dancing feet around the penalty box. Low-driven pass again into the box, but nothing of it.
He tried to score with a fast pass. And now for Ronaldo. Ronaldo, he goes to Gullit. Maybe the shot, Gullit, no. It's for Ronaldo.
Ronaldo to penalty.
So drag back. It's a penalty.
What a little drag back there from Ronaldo. Stay composed in the box.
Timux can take the lead.
Ronaldo steps up.
Kenny. Yeah, it's 1-0.
Slots it home. Cristiano Ronaldo from the spot. Mr. Reliable. And we get that big C celebration in the corner. Timo, you could say maybe against the run of play, this second half, Sian's been probably the more aggressive of the two players, but fantastic little bit of dribbling and close control from Ronaldo, and makes no mistake from the penalty spot.
Have a good dribbling can help you to win the game.
Yeah, close dribbling, close control, very important. Right now, though, more importantly, he has to defend from the front. He's got to try and get a second, get a third, because we know how quickly games can change.
Yeah.
Gareth Bale, it's probably the informed striker Gareth Bale that Sian is using. What a player he is, that informed Gareth Bale.
Sian?
Yeah.
So, for my opinion, he must change Gareth Bale. He's very good.
Nearly scoffed then, curse the commentator. Why would you say that Gareth Bale must be changed?
Because we can see him on this game, and sometimes you have to make choice. And I don't know if you play with Pelé or Thierry Henry.
Would you use Thierry Henry in that position instead?
Yeah.
The prime 93 Henry, I think it's 94 pace, I think, as well on that card. A lot of people say he's not really got the balance. I think that's the one redeeming, the one factor that really. I've heard that he's quite clunky. Have you found that at all with that Henry card?
Yeah, but it's different on his position. It's different on of the moment on the match. It's different on so many ways. It's different on. It's depend on so much things.
And we can see the custom tactics being changed there from Sihan. Do you agree with this move? They're both playing 4-4-2. Is that something you were expecting coming into this tournament? A lot of people playing 4-4-2?
A lot of pro players are playing with 4-4-2.
And why do you think that is?
Because you can combine with duo, with trio, so you can play faster with your same line. We can go back with your defender. We can go in front. We can go up. So it's a balancing formation. So much players are playing with 4-2-3-1 or 4-4-2 narrow, but 4-4-2 give you too much possibilities.
So it's more of a, you've got more opportunities to be able to create chances going forward.
Yeah. With
the 4-4-2. We saw Shells use the 4-4-2 to great effect last year.
I don't know if you've seen Sian has changed Bale for Messi. As I said
Ronaldo
before.
Chance! Oof, David De Gea palms it away. So he said he needed to change. He has changed. He's got just under 15 minutes left to get a goal in this first leg between these two. We are playing in a Swiss-style format of the tournament, so both of these players did win their first game. So both of these players right now 1-0 coming into this second round fixture.
And as we remind you, the Swiss format, if you win 4 games, you go up to the knockout stage. If you lose 4 games, you are out.
Back post cross, he's taking his time. Pele brings it down.
Wow.
Ooh, nice
back.
Fake Rabona into a scoop turn there from
it's
Timo.
Pele, he's Brazilian.
I've just heard confirmation that Shells was leading 2-0 against Maestro. Maestro has now brought it back to 2 goals apiece, so plenty of action going around from the 128 players here. Is he a favourite of yours, Maestro, into this tournament?
Maybe. He's an outsider because it's his first huge tournament. So he told me that he's under pressure, but he's just here to be known, to say, I'm Maestro. You don't know me, but I know the game, and I want to be qualified for the playoff in June.
That's everything that these players are playing for. Big prize pot of $200,000, and also the qualification spot if you do make it down to the last 8 on your console. Corner whipped in. Timo wins the header, but good defending. Could potentially see a counter-attack here. Looks like it's a 2 against 3. Messi driving forward. He's fresh as well. He's just been brought off of the bench, so he will have the legs on Antonio Valencia.
Messi head to Valencia for Thierry Henry now. Good defending by Timox. Tian with Pelé, with Henry, with Ronaldo. Good defending again. And now we are Ronaldo, Vieira for the counter-attack, maybe not.
They've cancelled each other out so often this game. It's one person gets an attack and then the ball. In the second leg.
We can see Ashak Ege, which is winning 3-0.
After he did lose his first game in the Swiss style format.
And now he have to go ahead and win next game.
So very good bit of time management there from Timo. Just kept hold of the ball and he has run down the clock. Timo wins this first leg 1-0. Very tight game.
Very tight game.
Any takeaways from that game, Prof?
Yeah, so it was a tight game. So as I said before, two players with a good level. So Tian and Timox. So they are one of the best German players. So it's normal. So we are soft to.
So let's jump into Dito versus Principe. That game is currently underway. Let's jump straight into that one and see how the action is unfolding in the second round of the Swiss style format. Judges did just see Timo pick up a 1-0 victory in the first leg. In the first leg of the 2 against Red Bull Sihan. And just going to jump into this game as the countdown ticks down, I should say, and it has been a goal
for Cristiano Ronaldo.
Ronaldo the scorer. Let's see who it was for. It was Dito going 2-1 up against Principe.
Huge game. Dito is winning 2-1.
Coming onto the pitch, number 18, Neymar.
63 minutes gone on the clock in this one.
Oh, he played with Alessandrini.
What a player Alessandrini.
Are you using to play Alessandrini?
That 8-2 inform Alessandrini.
Yeah. He's very fast.
He's got the pace. He's got a really good shot power. So the low-driven shot, it seems to work 9 times out of 10 with him. And he's French as well, so you get the link to Mbappe, you get the link to Pogba, Vieira in there as well. Is he in your team, Alessandrini? Is he there?
I have him. I use him at for a super sub.
Yep. Lozano as well. Got to
Lozano
be another one. Yep. Yeah. That's 84. I think it's his second in form. Yeah. Lozano, what a player he is. I know I was lucky enough to get him on my monthly awards, so I did have to buy Lozano. Just seeing here between the two players, checking out the formations that each other are using. And
4-2-3-1, and now 4-2.
Is he going to match his formation? I think he's looking for the. Is he looking for the 4-2-2? He's playing for the. Trying to get in the mind of Principe here. What's he thinking?
I don't know. He's just looking.
He was looking for the 4-4-2.
Yeah, 4-4-2.
So you see Lozano's in the team. You got Nainggolan in there as well. Principe, he seems to stick with the boys that he likes.
The only thing that I can see is he's using Son. Son. Do you already play versus Son?
What a player Son is.
He's a terrible player.
I'm a big fan of Son. I think he recently got an 87 rated in form.
Yeah.
5-star weak foot. He can shoot on either side. He's got pace. He's got shooting.
Son is just the FIFA Ultimate Team nightmare.
He can do everything. He can do everything.
I swear. He's the FIFA Ultimate Team nightmare.
And we did get to find out that Dito did match up the same formation as Principe for these last 20 minutes in this game.
Now it's Laurent Blanc. Blanc for Valencia. Valencia on the right wing for Vieira in midfielder.
Solid defending there from.
Yeah.
I believe that was from Principe.
A rock player.
Oh, good tackle. Big tackle from Patrick Vieira in the midfield. That's what he used to do back in his prime at Arsenal, and we're seeing the full effects of that prime icon there. Huge slide tackle. Probably thought it was Roy Keane he was going in on.
I think Principe will keep the ball.
He needs to just create one chance, really, does Principe, to 2-1 down, 15 minutes left to go. You don't want to rush things. You want to keep playing it your way that you were, because I always say it, you always get one chance.
Yeah, it can be dangerous, because if you lose your chance, you can be fast to counter attack, and you can get scored by your opponent.
You just need to. It's all more mind. You've got to be right in the mind as well. You've got to keep calm.
Yeah.
Stay composed.
Yeah.
I think that's a big thing.
Yeah.
We see a lot of players. They'll do rash decisions. They'll change formation, or they'll bring a player off if he's not playing well early on. You've got to give them time over the course of the tournament. And jump into Dito's point of view here. He's leading 2-1. He switched to the. Is that the 4-2-2? He's got the 2 CDMs sat in there. Pogba.
But it's very difficult to take the good decision. So because on your mind you have so much thing, but it's difficult to take the good decision, which can reach you to the victory.
And he has brought on Kante, has Dito, that Team of the Year Kante, 95 rated. That item was. What a player. I think he's got everything. Yeah. He's the ultimate player, is Kante. Chance here, through ball. Ooh, David De Gea smothers it well, and is just going to hold on to the ball. Is Dito just try and slowly work down the clock, dinked out wide to Antonio Valencia. If there's one thing Dito's good at, it's holding the ball and keeping possession.
Yeah, you have to play with more pressure, I think. He has to check his personal tactic. Because, as I said before, Ice Principe will keep the ball.
Could have been a chance there.
Wow. And now it's Sandro.
Son.
Giving the ball for Son. Maybe Son.
I think that was Alessandrini trying to get across the front post there.
Yeah. He will keep the ball again for Marcelo. Marcelo at left, at the back for Ferdinand. Ferdinand for Marcelo.
Well won.
Wow, wow.
Ronaldo ties up the game.
This is what we said before. It's dangerous to play like that.
It's dangerous to try and keep the ball, and Cristiano Ronaldo capitalised on the mistake that Dito made in the defensive third and rifles it into the top left corner. 2-2 with 6 minutes left to play in this one.
It's an important mistake. Wow, what he did.
In the Leicester kit. Premier League champions from a couple of years ago when Vardy and Mahrez all had that incredible season.
With Leicester?
Yeah.
I'm a huge Arsenal fan.
But he's not going to change the way that he plays. He's going to try and keep possession. Is Dito, and Principe wins it back and could potentially see a big turnaround in this game. Probably get one more chance, 2 minutes left to play, if he can fashion the opportunity to his liking. So on down the line, Laurent Blanc steps in well and
but Richard, I don't know if you know, but this game could be a semi-final because we have two huge players, Principe versus Dito.
Let's not forget Principe, Madrid winner last year, the regional, and Dito, the grand finalist.
Yeah, grand final versus huge career.
Nainggolan. Couldn't get past Kante in there. We're going to see a counter-attack. No. Nainggolan steps in and plays it out wide to Alexandro. Comes again, does Principe. Ball down the line for Son. Look for that movement of Ronaldo in the box. Oh, very sceptical punch. It's in the post.
Wow.
It's in the post for the last kick of the game. Oh, wow.
What a chance.
Oh,
what a chance for Dito. Wow. Wow.
How did he miss? And we're jumping into the second leg.
Versus Maestro. Wow. England versus France.
The second leg here. First one did finish 2 goals apiece between Shells and Maestro. So let's see how this second game is shaping up. Shells kicking from left to right in the Chelsea kit.
Yeah.
And Maestro in the Bayern Munich.
Bayern Munich. Yeah. He loves Bayern Munich.
Is that his team?
No.
Is that who he supports?
No, not his sports team.
Offside trap there. Could potentially be in.
What a mistake.
Loads of a finesse past the goalkeeper. Talk me through that. What happened there? What happened? Was it Shells who played the offside trap?
No, so Chelsea try to do the offside trap at the bad moment. This is why he made these mistakes.
So it was self-inflicted mistake?
Yeah. So it's something that can happen.
That is the risk that you do play when you do decide to use the offside trap. Shells 160 and in November. Can he get a quick goal from kickoff? Heel to heel flick. Good tackle from Sergio Ramos in the box, and Maestro does defend well from going 1-0 up.
And now just let's see. Maestro just going up.
Just going to try and get as many goals as he can.
Maestro?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This could potentially, because of Shells, how well he's been playing online, he might not be used to being 1-0 down. He might not be used to being in a losing position.
Yeah.
Is it something that he'll feel comfortable with? Maybe it could have, he might not know how to deal with losing.
So it depends on which player he has to be fast. So versus Maestro, it's difficult. Maestro has played too much physical tournaments, and Maestro is comfortable with this system. So it's difficult to predict.
Very difficult to predict. Indeed, is the whole tournament as well. We don't know who the favourite is coming into it.
We can't.
It's impossible to say, really.
Yeah. So we have so many great people like Gorilla, like Salza, like Rocky, Maestro, Chels, like Ice Principe, but it's difficult to predict which of them will gonna win the tournament.
Shells looking to get back into this game. 5 minutes off the half-time interval. Comes forward, Ronaldo into Neymar. Out on that on that left side, probably the 94 team of the week, Neymar. Pulley intercepted, and Ronaldo 2 against.
He's the chief.
Is it 2 against 3 there at the back?
I think. And now for Chelsea with Ronaldo. Ronaldo is giving the ball for Gullit, and now for Vieira. Vieira, the former Arsenal player. I'm proud to say that.
The few former Arsenal players got Henry as well in Shell's team.
Yeah.
I think he's using him on that right mid for the low-driven shot across the goalkeeper.
Yeah.
With Neymar having the 5-star week foot, it enables him to go either side really.
Yeah, to be safe in attack.
Also Henry, he's got medium work rates as well, so if you do play him right mid, he will be able to track back and help out your defence. 1-0 at half-time, and I believe 3-2 Maestro leads on aggregate in this game. Very even stats, 3 shots on target apiece between these two.
Yeah, so
it's actually a 4-2-3-1 that Chelsea's playing, not the usual 4-4-2.
I don't know why. So maybe he's comfortable with this formation, but maybe on a key moment he will change his formation to play with 4-4-2 or 4-4-2 narrow, or maybe 4-3-2-1. I don't know. So
I think maybe he's looked at what Maestro formation playing as well, and then matched the formation, so there's no advantage or disadvantage in that category. Here we go for the second half.
But as we can see, it's a tight game.
Chance. Low-driven shot across the goalkeeper. De Gea gets down well to save from R9.
Maestro has scored thanks to mistakes of Chelsea.
Got to be very careful with possession back there. We saw Dito last game give away the ball in a very similar area.
Yeah.
Good bit of possession though. Playing out of danger is Shells. In his team's colours, representing Unilad, but Unilad not on the game, so he is rocking with the Chelsea kits.
The history of Chelsea is amazing. So
unbelievable story.
Last year, he was known by nobody.
Yep, and then went to Berlin.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable, yeah.
Turnaround year for him.
And now he's a Unilad player with Gorilla.
Newcomer of the year, you could say, last year was Shells, and one of the very best FIFA players currently on the PlayStation 4 on that side of things. You got probably Timo up there as well, hashtag Aggie up there as well, some fantastic players, but he is currently losing 3-2 in this game too. Maestro,
wow,
what a save
by David De Gea.
What a save, keeping the scoreline at 1-0.
Do you think David De Gea is the best goalkeeper on FIFA?
I mean, personally, I'm a big fan of Farman. I'm a big fan of Leno. What a strike that is. Shells back into the game.
Vieira.
Not something you would really associate Patrick Vieira with, that long shot. But it came to around the edge of the box and thought, you know what, I could have a strike.
This is just because he is a former Arsenal player.
Former Arsenal player, currently doing it for Unilad, doing it for Shells. That prime Patrick Vieira, 91 rated. What a player he is. And you see Maestro there from kickoff. You saw Shells actually playing the offside trap from kickoff. And it potentially could have cost him. Pull it at the back post.
Oh,
good defending. Just put him in off there.
It's a kickoff.
I've just heard that Gorilla is losing 3-1 to Tim Latka. So Shells
is losing.
Gorilla is losing 3-1 to Tim Latka.
Oh,
that took you by surprise.
Yeah, but Tim Latka is very good.
Fantastic player. Finished second in qualifying.
He's very good.
Got a chance here, Millennium Maestro.
Oh,
low driven past the post.
He tried to score with a double B.
Yeah, that low driven shot. We see it so many times across the goalkeeper.
The shot very close to the floor.
Probably the shot that's got the highest success rate, you could say. It's probably the most reliable shot.
Yeah.
Is the low driven, the double tap B, double tap circle. But
I think 19% of goal are scoring with this kind of goal. And now, well, maybe Ferdinand. For Ronaldinho, keep the ball. He's giving the ball for Valencia. At back for Sergio Ramos, and Valencia again. It's a tight game, very tight game.
And let's not forget, this is currently 3 goals each. They're drawing 3-3 on aggregate as well. So
3-3.
The first game did finish 2-2. Not a lot to separate these two at all. at this point. Maestro with a chance.
Maybe try to have a chance.
Good defending from Shells again, getting his bodies in the way. I spoke to Shells after that first leg and he said, that's some of the best I've defended so far this FIFA.
Oh
Chance
my
Ronaldo!
God. Oh my God.
It's come from another mistake.
Is it a mistake again?
It's another mistake from Shells.
It's another mistake.
Let's watch that replay back and really dissect it once we see what goes on in the custom tactics. He's changing formations, going to the 4-1-2-1-2 diamond. Very narrow.
Yeah, narrow. Yeah. So this is what we said before.
And who's the changes going to be? Only really got Pele on the bench. Pele and Kante. Pele is going to be the man. Ronaldinho, Intercam, and Ronaldo potentially coming off. I saw he's got Kante on the bench as well. I'm not really sure where the change is going to be. Changing the custom tactics as well, taking down the speed to 61. He's actually, I thought he was going to move the defender line to offside trap then. You saw he's been playing the offside trap this game.
Yeah, but it's dangerous.
It's very dangerous. It's cost him a goal.
Yeah. So
let's have a look at this goal. He's trying to play out of the back and R9 just nipped in there.
Analyze this. So you have to use the offside trap at the good moment. Not too early, not too late. Yeah.
Because it will count. You will get punished for using it incorrectly. Changes coming on there. Maestro now leads 4-3.
And as we can say, so Chelsea just giving 2 goals for Maestro.
Self-inflicted mistakes from Shells. The substitutes have come on, a formation changes in place as well. Chance, Rude Hullet, low driven, what a save! Whoa. They were offside. They're offside, let's calm down.
What a game.
End-to-end stuff here. Oh, again, another mistake. Neither player can hold possession. Thought that was going to be Kyle Walker there giving the ball away at right fullback.
And now for Walker. Walker with Pele in the right wing. Who's giving the goal for Ronaldo, maybe
chance.
Maybe the moment,
chance.
Maybe the chance.
Oh, what a tackle.
What a tackle. By
it was
Maldini. It's a goal kick.
What a tackle from Shells. Wow. That is last-ditch defending.
It's not a corner kick, it's a goal. Oh,
another mistake from Shells, playing out of the back. Gave the ball straight back to Maestro in a very, very advantageous position.
Maybe it's It's a moment, it's a Maestro moment. Maestro is just here to say, you don't know me, but I'm Maestro, and I'm here to win the tournament.
You don't know me, but you will, after I be arguably the #1 player on PlayStation. Shells. 5-3 Maestro leads over the course of 2 legs. What a performance. That man, R9 Ronaldo, unbelievable player. 93 pace, 93 shooting, 93 dribbling, 5-star skill, 5-star weak foot, is the whole package.
But it's not the end. Everything can happen.
We've got a lot of time left.
Yeah.
Shells.
We have 10 minutes, 10 minutes. It's too long on FIFA. We all know that.
Ronaldo.
Maybe now with Ronaldo. Playing back with Vieira. He's giving the ball. No, he lost the ball.
Could see a counter-attack if Shells has pushed up, maybe onto attacking, ultra-attacking. There's a lot of space in behind for Maestro to exploit.
Maestro is playing
he's played the offside trap again. He's played the offside trap again. Is
it? My God. Oh, my God.
Is it? Oh.
He's very lucky.
So lucky. He's Shells. Ball played down the middle. He's won the flick on. Chance. Shells. Dink him. Oh, off the post. No. Penalty. It's a penalty. No. How is that not a penalty? De Gea just clattered him.
Incredible. Yeah, so as I said before, Maestro is very playing in small area. Very faster.
Short passing. Yeah. Very fluid going forward. Shells desperately unlucky there not to make this game 5-4 on aggregate. He's still got time. Heel-to-heel flick.
He's now his moment.
Ball in behind. Maestro defends well. De Gea just foot through the ball into Rosed.
Maestro is under pressure.
Chance. No, whoa! Off the bar. Shells did every bit of woodwork in Barcelona.
What a game. It's a crossbar challenge.
What a game we've been witnessed here. Shells
versus Maestro.
Going down 5-3 as it currently stands. It will be now 1-1 in the Swiss-style format. Will Unilad Shells.
But I trust on him. I think he will go through us.
Maestro will then go to 2-0.
Yeah.
Very, very solid start from the Frenchman in the FIFA 18 Ultimate Team Championship in Barcelona. What a game that was. Talk me through that. It were the mistakes from Shells.
So I have 3 things to say. So the first, it was the true mistakes of Shells. The offside trap at the bad moment on the crossbar, the post, and Maestro just stay focused on small areas, just looking forward, just going up to the attack, and Shells was unlucky.
Plenty of chances for Shells in that game. You talked about the post, you talked about the crossbar.
Yeah.
Maestro's got to be confident now. It's 2-0. He's probably slayed arguably the biggest threat, you could say, in this Swiss-style format so far. How far can he go, Maestro, in this tournament?
He's good. He's on a good feeling. So he has to have trust on him. So I think he can go up to the next round. He can go to the knockout stage.
Let's jump into that game between Timo and Sian. We saw the first leg.
Yeah.
1-0, I believe it was, that Timo did win. Let's jump into the second leg whenever we can and see how it's really, the temperature's picking up in Barcelona.
Yeah.
Plenty to play for. I'm just looking forward to seeing some of these games really start. I think that last game there, it just kicked off. Wow, what a scoreline we've come into.
3-1 for Sian.
3-1 Sian leads. So currently, if Timo won the first game, it's 3-2 right now that Sian leads on aggregate.
We are just looking at the Sian awoken. The Sian reborn, maybe.
Hashtag Sian reborn, potentially.
Yeah. Hashtag Sian reborn.
Representing Red Bull Leipzig.
Never give up. Yeah, so he was representing Schalke.
Yeah, and what you're seeing right now, you're seeing the formations between the two players. You're seeing if Timo is losing 3-1, he might be thinking, well, what's Sian done differently this game? He's going to check the formation. Is he still playing the same formation? Has he changed? Maybe he's brought in a couple of different players to spice up his team, because let's not forget, every single Ultimate Team card is available
and it's
for these players to use.
To manage his game.
Back post cross, De Gea. Oh, De Gea flapped at it. What a mistake. Pull it. It seems as though as soon as I go to a game, there's a goal. Oh, what a mistake from De Gea. Where is he trying to go? It looks like he's doing the crawl. He's going swimming. He's David De Gea. Currently 3-3 now between Sian and Timo on aggregate. Timo did win the first game between these two, 1-0. Sian leading this game 3-2, so all tied up.
Yeah, so the goal is one of the facts that you can be fast on FIFA, and unfortunately, so it happened for Sian.
And what would you be thinking right now if you were Sian and you just conceded?
I don't know, but
straight after half time.
For me, you have to keep going to play like this. So he knows strongly his formation, he knows his game, he knows his way to play. So he has to keep going to play like that.
Yeah,
you don't have to get out of the game.
Yeah, you've got to just stay composed. You can't let your head go, really. You've got to just keep on playing the way you want to play FIFA. You can't. If we were playing against each other, for example, and you play possession, and I play a quick attacking football, I've just got to keep on playing the way I play, you play the way you play. If you start changing the way that you're playing for your opponent, that's when mistakes could happen. And
you can score or you can get scored. So
over the course of the two legs in this game, really not a lot to separate these two. Sian leading now 3-2. What's his mindset going to be in that second half? He's just conceded a goal that maybe he shouldn't have conceded. De Gea making a mistake.
Yeah, so it's very difficult to say. It's very difficult to predict because it's a tight game with two huge players. So as we said before, we have Sian versus Timox. So both of the best player in German. So both players are representing two huge clubs, Leipzig and Wolfsburg. So it will be difficult to predict. But I think Timox will keep going to attack. So we saw him. What happened?
So Sian,
what?
De Gea ran back with the ball and threw it into his own goal. We're going to try and get some confirmation of what just happened up here on the influencer's desk.
What he did?
Hopefully there's someone down watching that game and can relay the information on what just happened, but Sian now leads 4-3 on aggregate, and Timo comes forward once again.
Wow. And now it's for Gareth Bale. Bale, go ahead. With your eye. No, it's not a fault. It's not a fault.
Forward for Timo. Great tackle from Vieira. How many slide tackles are we going to see from Vieira like that this weekend?
I don't know, maybe 1,000. I hope.
What a player Patrick Vieira is in real life and in FIFA.
For Gullit on the midfield. For Ronaldo.
What's that run from Ronaldo in the middle?
Ronaldo. Maybe it's now it's the moment.
Ooh,
No.
Laurent Blanc back there.
Yeah. Great French defender.
The French this year, they seem to be one of the driving forces really on Ultimate Team. You got Mbappe, Griezmann, Martial.
Yeah. Pogba
as well.
Kante. Bakayoko.
What a player he is.
Yeah. He's very cheap, very good on the Ultimate Team.
Chance. Timo. Hullet. Ronaldo. Can he turn? Good defending from Sian, forcing him backwards. Vieira comes forward once again.
Ronaldo again on left wing for Messi. Maybe the cross. It will be a corner kick.
I like that defending, just making sure the ball goes away. Not really taking any chances, trying to head the ball backwards and it might drop to someone on the edge of the box. Just clearing your lines. And now he can press out.
This is the high level. And now for Laurent Blanc, for Neymar, for Messi on the right wing.
Oh, chance. Hullet just can't get there. Marcelo gets shrugged off the ball though. Comes once again, a little bit of possession around the box. Good defending from Sian.
Very fast in a small area. But we saw good defending by Tian with Marcelo. And Vieira again. Vieira, maybe it's now for Ronaldo. Ronaldo the skills. Ronaldo, which is giving the ball back to Marcelo.
A few ball rolls there from the Brazilian Ronaldo. I'm sure we're going to see plenty of goals scored by Ronaldo this weekend. CR7 or R9.
We're going to see a lot of Ronaldo, a lot of Vieira.
This man on the ball, Ruud Hullet, what a player he is.
Did it again.
Oh, what a chance that is. He could do everything, R9. Diving header. What a goal that would have been.
And we see not enough goal with header.
Yeah, not enough crosses, really. A lot of people tend to cut back